Hello everyone. I've been asking myself the question, why am I afraid to post on social media? And I thought that I would make a YouTube video that no one's going to watch so that I can explore this and post something to social media. Well, if I'm being completely honest with myself, I think it's the fear of commitment. I really do, because it's not just you post once and then that's it. It's you post once, then you post again, then you post again, then you post again, continuously, forever, until you have that six-figure business that all the business coaches on Instagram talk about. And that's really where it is for me. It's on Instagram. Like, I will post my training videos when I get some training footage that I like, and I don't see any way I can be afraid of that, because I know that I can lift weights. I know that I've already done the things, so there's no worries about it. It is a documentation of something I've done, and I can do some pretty cool stuff, so that's fine. And I'll post that whenever I feel like it, whenever I have something good to post. But what I'm afraid about is sharing my creation. Let's say I have some ideas that I want to share. I have some content that I want to make, because I know that if I can actually start getting off my ass and doing something, then I will begin building something. And building is a commitment. It is a real commitment. So I think that really answers the question. But then I start looking into it more, like, okay, what are some of the emotional sides of this? Because sure, it is just a matter of, okay, get started and don't stop. But why am I afraid of that? Why am I afraid of the commitment to it? Because I've failed before. I have failed before. I wouldn't have failed if I kept going, because winners never quit and quitters never win, right? So it wasn't going the way I liked. I didn't like who I was when I was posting stuff, and I didn't like the way that I was approaching it. I felt cringy, I felt gross, and at the time I was working with some like business coaches, and it just wasn't good. It really wasn't good. But it's got a bit of a tight neck, but I think that's all the uncomfortable tension in my body, because I did not have a tight neck a couple of minutes ago, but now that I'm talking about it, I'm recording it, now I do. The emotions surrounding it, I've failed before, I was unhappy with my image before, and I felt grossed out by myself. What have I got to be grossed out about, really? I'm just there online posting stuff. Who cares? And if I'm not posting something super serious, again, who cares? I don't want to post super serious stuff. I know stuff. I do. So why am I afraid of sharing what I know? I know people will watch it. I know people will listen. I think there's an expectation there, like, okay, I'm doing this for a certain thing. I want to do this because I want to build an online business, and that's fine. Having reasons to do things is fine. You should have reasons to do things. But at the same time, am I doing it for the love of the game? That's important. You know, you've got to actually like what you're doing and enjoy the posting and stuff. And I think I've scared myself away from enjoying it. I really do. I've no issues being in front of a public audience. I've no issues sharing stuff which is maybe more personal, like if I play the guitar for a little bit, like I'll post something of me playing the guitar and singing. I'm not a good singer. I'm not a good guitar player, but I'll post the stuff and I'll do it, and that's fine. But then it's like, oh, now you want to actually post something educational, something more substantial. I'm really holding myself back, and I think a lot of it's going to come down to exposure therapy, to be honest, because I'm stuck in this little bubble. I've put myself in a bubble, and it's been that way for a long time. I've really stopped going out so much. I go to church quite a bit. I'll go on Sundays, I'll go to the church groups when they're on. I'll happily go to new places, meet new people. That's fine, because everybody has a idea about what a bubble looks like. Okay, like, oh, yes, you've got social anxiety, you're scared of this, you're scared of that, and it's like a formula, right? Everybody has the same sort of things that they're scared about. It's easy to do things that are easy and you don't think about it. Like, if I think talking to new people, it's not scary for me. Like, am I going up and talking to every random person? No, I'm really not. And there's obviously situations where I don't feel comfortable doing that, but if I need to, I can. And maybe that's a part of like the masking, which comes with growing up with autism. You learn how to deal with things. It's hard for me to mask when I'm creating something. Obviously, you can't hide who you are in your creations if you're trying to express who you are in the creations. You know, you have to be genuine and honest to a degree, and I would say I'm trying to do that here. You know, this is a lot more personal than anything else I post online, to be honest. Every time I've posted to Facebook, YouTube, every time I've posted to YouTube, it is maybe overly personal. It's thinking too deeply about myself, and like, for some reason that's easier. That's easier than making up some goofy stuff, because there's less creation in it. I'm just talking right now. So my plan going forward is to post this video to YouTube. My plan going forward is to, hesitation when I say it, but make some damn reels and put them on Instagram. Because why not? Like, who cares? Honestly, who cares? I care, but who cares? Like, I've got a whole few lists of different things. It's like, all right, this is easy content. It will not take long to do. But why am I so scared of it? Because it's like stepping back into the ring after you get a beat down, after you've been KO'd. That is scary. You know, if you're a fighter, you're in it for the fight and you're in it for the love of the game. So you want to get back in the ring and fight. I don't know if that's what I'm doing it for. I don't. I have become a very private person. I've become a very closed off person, and I think it's time to break that cycle. I know it is, because I'm holding myself back a lot by not doing this. You know, I'm autistic. I struggle to hold a job. I've got plenty of skills. I like working. I work really hard. But holding down a job is tough, especially when you've got like commitments and a schedule that is important for yourself and family, but it is not something that business care about. So I need to make myself a business. I need to do this for myself. So I asked a question. I answered it immediately because I know. And I have done a mirror therapy session. I'm not talking to anyone right now but myself. And this is going to go online for the whole world to potentially see. So, thank you for watching.